This is beginning finger lifts and finger drops for violin. There's two parts to this. For the first one and the second one, we'll both be doing this on a table. Go ahead and put your hand on the table. You can do it on your lap if you're not at a table, like if you're in orchestra class or something like that. And we're going to curve all of our fingers on our left hand. This is our left hand. Make sure you know your left from your right. And we're going to first, for starters, lift all of our fingers off the table. I'm leaving my thumb on because it stays a little bit more relaxed and anchors my hand that way. But I'm going to keep my fingers curved, and I'm going to put my first finger down, but only my first finger. Lift it up, put it down, lift it up, put it down, and leave it down this time. Now we're going to go to the second finger and put it down, and lift it up, and put it down, and lift it up, and put it down, and leave it down. And now the third finger, we're going to put it down, and lift it up, and put it down, and lift it up, and put it down, and lift it up. And put it down one more time, and leave it. And your pinky, remember to keep your fingers curved for this. We're going to put our pinky down, and our pinky up, and our pinky down, and our pinky up. And as you're doing this, make sure you're only moving the finger that we want to move, and everything else is staying in place. Hopefully it's not like shaking around and moving too much, but it's just staying there somewhat relaxed but firmly down. And then your pinky goes down, and leave it down. And now we're going to go backwards. So this is the second part of this. And you can do these both separately or together. And they go in the reverse order. So we're going to pick our pinky up and put our pinky down and pick our pinky up and put our pinky down and pick our pinky up. And then we're going to do the same thing with the third finger again. Up, down, and then up and leave it up. And then the next one, up, down, leave it up, down, and leave it up. The purpose of this is if you've never played a violin or viola or cello, your fingers have probably never moved in this order or in this pattern or in this way. And so this is something that's really easy for us to practice off of the instrument. And then when we go to the instrument, we can put it right on the instrument, and our fingers are almost going to know what to do when we get to the instrument. But if you put the instrument there with the strings and the fingerboard and the neck and your newly learned hand position, and then you try to do this, it's a lot to put together all at once. So let's start teaching our hand to do it now, and just do this a few times every day. One more variation that you can do on this is we're doing the lifts and drops, but what if you just went and put your first finger down, your second finger, your third finger, your fourth finger, and then you lifted them up in reverse order? You're going to find, I think you're going to find you're going to have a trick finger in there that wants to do something that is different from what you think it's doing. So keep an eye on your fingers and make sure they're doing the thing that you want them to do. And that's how we're going to practice our finger lifts and finger drops before we get onto instruments.